Okay, I may be live now. Only the internet gods know. The elders of the internet. Wait a minute. The elders of the internet. The elders of the internet know who I am. Oh, it was so good. That's the IT crowd, if you've never seen that. All right, give me just 1 second. If you've never seen that. One day, I'll figure out how to do all this stuff and make sure it's all done properly before the stream starts. One day. But today is not that day. All right, we're going to tell everybody and their kid sister that the stream has started. Sorry. Stream starts now. And that's everyone on the Twitters and the Blue Skies. Should probably same thing on my Patreon, which is something I never thought I'd say. Honestly, I never thought I'd have a Patreon. I mean, what am I doing that requires a Patreon? But hey, people are complaining, literally complaining that they can't throw money at me. So I guess I should have a Patreon? Oh, let's get some music on. And we're going to go with one of my favorite programming tracks. 3 solid hours of relaxing Super Nintendo music. Here we go. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. You like this music? This is good music, isn't it? Guess what game this music was made for? That's right, the Waterworld game for the Super Nintendo. The game for Kevin Costner's Waterworld. Somebody went over the top with this. Okay, I think we're finally ready to get started. Oh, and today we're going to be first off, again, I'm completely unprepared. It's terribly, terribly unprofessional. And the reason I'm unprepared is because, again, my work, the work that pays me, very, very, very hardcore right now. Needs lots of time, lots of energy. Our deadline is tight. We've got lots to do. Just got to get it done. And then Friday, I was actually out sick, which did not help anything at all. Alright, y'all tell me if that's too low, if y'all can't hear the music or whatever. I'm just trying to get it, you know, nice in my ears. So, lots of work done this week at my job, very little work done on Ultima 7 Revisited. But something did happen that I'm definitely going to take a look at. And that's actually not going to happen in Ultima 7 Revisited. It's going to happen in one of my other games. 1 second, please. Ooh, I needed that. Mouth is dry. I guess I'm never ever going to get over the anxiousness of doing this. So, just time to deal with it. So, new instance of Visual Studio 2022. Instead of Ultima 7, we are going to open one of my other games. This is a game called Planitia. I've been working on it for, I think, 15 years now. And it's supposed to be a populous style game where you have villages full of little people, and you can flatten the land just like you could in Populous so that you can give them more land to expand on, and you can see that when the land gets flat, it actually turns into like mown land so that they can then turn it into farmland and whatever. I have another version of this that's much more well developed and actually, you know, actually has gameplay and multiplayer and all that cool stuff. But I thought, let's redo the whole thing in OpenGL because I was doing it in DirectX, and this is as far as I got. And basically, I just use this as a test bed for, you know, other stuff that I'm interested in doing. And as you can see, I mean, look at this. This is the control scheme and rotation and angle of Ultima 7 Revisited. This is what I've been doing for over 15, almost 20 years now. Because I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the godlike view that you have looking down into the world. And there were so many games back in the day that had this view and this interactivity. And I don't find there are as many today that do it this way. There are some notable exceptions, and I will mention them when I think of them. Okay, but here is what I'm talking about. This is Finnegan, the mayor of Trinsic. Or actually, it's the generic noble figure that's used for him and every other noble. You can see that it's not bad. This is me simply taking the original sprite, which looked like this, standing it up, and then creating the 4 directional frames. Now, the thing is, in the original game, let's pop that open real quick. Actually, we're going to use Exalt. No, not Exute. Oh no, here we go. Here's the track right here. Here's the music. No, I didn't want Exalt Studio. Stop helping me. I wanted Exalt. There, Exalt. Open Exalt. Not Peachtree says, we live. I haven't looked at chat recently, so I don't know what that was in response to. Probably me, you know, being horribly unprofessional about something. Okay, journey onward here. Here we go. Oh, no. Okay, we're gonna load a game. Intrinsic. Load. Okay, there he is. There's Finnegan. I gotta remember that WASD does not work in Exalt. Alright, now you can see that he only can walk in 4 different directions. Thank you, Finnegan. Thank you for demonstrating that so so thoroughly. He can't walk in a diagonal. He has to walk up and then left, or up and then right. That looks only partially acceptable here in 2D. It is not going to look acceptable at all in 3D, and I'll show you why. For starters, let's minimize this. Once you stand the sprite up, suddenly he's no longer walking up, down, left, right. He's walking on the diagonals. We have gained the diagonals and lost the original 4 directions. So he can either be walking down right, down left, up right, or up left. Now, I don't hate how he looks, and I don't think that adding more frames of animation is the right way to go, because I think if we do that too much, it'll stop feeling like Ultima. Live, you're live. Thanks, not Peachtree. It's nice to know that somebody's here. And, okay, if you're a streamer and you don't get any views, that doesn't matter. Just put the VOD up and let that, you know, persist. Eventually, you just keep it up, keep consistent, and eventually people will not only watch your streams, they'll go back and watch your VODs. So it's not like it wasn't worth doing. Oh, also, I meant to show this off last week, and I completely forgot. This is my shirt. It is a shirt that my daughters got for me. It says, "The Code Father." And that's what I am. I am the Code Father. Alright. Alright, so, let me show you the original version of Planitia. Open another instance of Visual Studio. Open a project or solution. It's probably going to be in my repos. Projects. This was a non-framework project because I actually wrote it before my framework worked. Oh, please tell me that this still works. Nope. Oh, I'm missing Fmod. Didn't I have a pre-built version of this somewhere? Where's my repos? No, it's not local. It's repos. It's in the root there. Okay. I got so much stuff here. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. SVN, projects, other, Planitia, boop. No pre-compiled. Well, I had some demos on my website of it. Let me grab one of those. Again, I'm so sorry. This is terribly unprofessional. I'm sorry, give me just a moment. I could have sworn I had a pre-compiled version. This is live coding, people. That's what it looks like. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, here we go. Woo, this is old. Oh, it's got the old sprites. Okay. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. These sprites I actually ripped from a game called Powermonger. And even though they're extremely small, you can see very clearly. Oh, I'm sorry, one second. You can see very clearly what direction they are facing, which way they're going, because they are 8-way sprites, and 8-way sprites means the sprite has 8 directions and animation steps for each one of those 8 directions. And again, these are extremely simple. I think the animation is literally 2 frames of them walking, but it's very effective. Oh, red's lightning bolting me. Let's do something. Just throw a volcano under him. There. Curse you, Blue. Wait. Why are the houses red but his shirts are blue? Who cares? This game's 5 years old at this point. Hang on, I'm gonna finish this guy off so I can talk in peace. There we go. Swamps. Stop trying to make more people. I'm just gonna swamp them all. Because I have infinite mana. Oh, well, I don't, but my mana recharge is really high. Okay. He's dead. Huh, I wonder if I could get that black outline that I was using for my console here in Ultima 7. What the? Oh, he's got one guy left. Oh, well, you, okay. Here, I'm gonna kick you off the map. Pop! Zap. Got him. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that black around the white. I wonder if I could do that programmatically. Okay, anyway. The point is, you really need 8 directions in this sort of environment in order to really sell the effect of the character following the rotation of the camera. 4 directions really won't cut it. So the question has been, how do we get the other 4 directions? And I thought I had the perfect solution. And I proposed it to the artists, and then they started trying to do it. And it didn't work out that well. But we're plugging at it. My idea was to create... Okay, goodbye, Planitia. I love you, and I will finish you one day, I promise. Oh, I love this music. This is the ending theme to Link to the Past. Oh, it's so beautiful. Alright, we need one that actually works. Yeah, here we go. Is this the one that works? Okay, here we go. This mini-map's broken too. What's with me mini-maps lately? Alright, so we have, then again, his walk cycle isn't bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, somebody wrote something. This is a super interesting project. Do you plan on including some quality of life changes and other mechanical changes that occurred from the Black Gate to Serpent Isle? For instance, use of rings while wearing gauntlets, the paper doll interface for armor, the potions that restore mana, etc. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes, and yes. There's going to be lots of QOL stuff that I'm going to add. It'll all be optional. There will be a K-ring. There may be a ring of reagents, because boy howdy, does keeping track of that does not appeal to me. But then if there's a ring of reagents, it's just a spell point system. So, you know, I'll think about it. I would like to add tactical combat, turn-based combat, instead of the real-time thing that's going on right now. There will be tons of them. If you're not on my Discord, I can't remember if you are or not, but if you're not on my Discord, join it so you can have a voice in the conversation of what's going to go in and what isn't. But yeah, there's going to be tons of new stuff, specifically designed to make the game feel more modern, without hopefully taking away what makes it an Ultima. It's a fine line. It's a balancing act, and so far I feel like I've been balancing pretty well. But there's so many ways I can mess it up. But let's not think about that right now. I am just have a different name there. Okay, cool. Great. Okay. So, my thought was this. We take the original sprite, and we turn it into a voxel. And then we simply rotate that voxel shape to get the 8, sprites of the 8 directions that we need. I thought it would be so simple. I was stupid. Because it's art, and I cannot art, and therefore I was stupid about art. But one of the let's see, who was it? I think it was Arsaram. Yeah, Arsaram. Let me just okay. This was what he ended up with when he tried to use voxels to create the frames. And it's clearly dirty, but I think it has potential. And so I asked him to zip up all of these animation frames and send them to me so that I can make sprite sheet out of them. And that is what we're going to try to do tonight. Right. I need a button I can press. I need a button I can press to mute my audio, etc. Oh, okay, well technically I've got one. But it would be nice if there were an actual button. Okay, paint.net. Alright, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things here. You can see I've been doing a lot of Ultima related work recently. But here in Planitia, I have a sprite sheet for my villager. And I'm sorry if that's not looking good. Let's it may be difficult to see them because of the translucent background. So let's do this, that, and then we'll paint it with like a slate blue or something. There we go. Now they're popping up. Okay, so a lovely, lovely artist named Alexis Bogue made these for me. And they look just like my son. They look just like my boy. I I think I love these. And I really need to get back to Planitia to really, you know, get this going, get this in the game, because the game deserves to be finished beyond, you know, anything else for me. All right, but you can see each line of sprites is the walk cycle. This is the walk cycle for down. This is the walk cycle for down left, etc., etc., etc. Now, the walk cycle in Planitia was 8 frames, so 8 directions times 8 frames makes 64. But we don't have nearly that many for the walk cycle for Ultima, because the walk cycle is only 2 frames in Ultima 7. So we're going to grab all of these noble frames and try desperately to bring them into paint.net and fail, because you know, it's that kind of a day. Okay, now can you open each image? There we go. Is anyone talking? All right, looks like not Peach Tree. It looks like this is a solo stream just for you, but that's okay. Oh no, I've got 5 viewers. What? How did that happen? Anywho. All right, let's zoom in on these. Not like that. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is that, and this is not our SAR Realm's fault, but these guys, these frames make him look like, especially this frame, make him look like a character from a Sierra Online adventure game, like Roger Wilco. Let me find it. Roger Wilco Space Quest images. Why you gotta do me like this? See, if I were better at this job, I would already have had this queued up, but I did not. Okay, here we go. There's his walk cycle right there. So yeah, you can see how I was reminded of that by this. But and again, I mean, this is an adventure game, so he only needed to be able to walk in 4 directions because there was no rotating camera. But that is neither here nor there. That is neither anywhere. What we need to do is find out the dimensions of the largest sprite, resize them all to that size, and then put them on a grid. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, excuse me. What the? Okay, it used to be that I could right-click an image, and here in the properties, it would tell me how big it was. In pixels, not in bytes. Alright, fine. This is 34 by 55. Let's come over here to the notepad and take some notes for the notepad. $34 by 55. 29 by 50. 16 by 49. 26 by 49. 26 by 47. 31 by 52. 30 by 51. 34 by 56. Okay, so that's 34 by 56 is now the largest. 29 by 50. 29 by 57. And then 29 by 56. Okay. So it looks like 34 by 57 is the biggest. So, come on, paint.net. Stop that. Alright, here we go. We're going to resize all of these to the same size. Oh, blank 523 says, hello! Hello, blank 523. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, okay, give me just a second. I gotta do this. People have actually subscribed to my Patreon. Crazy, crazy, crazy people. And therefore, I feel like I need to express my gratitude towards them. And those crazy people so far are Joseph, Christopher Erickson, and Johnny Melgren. And someone actually found my old GoFundMe that I had put up when we were trying to move up here, which we fortunately were able to do, and donated $20 to that. So thank you, Jeremiah Poole. Jeremiah Poole is a great name. Seriously, that's the name of the mayor of the town outside Strahd's Castle, you know, in Ravenloft. If anybody knows what that is. 1 second. All right, we're going to $34 by 57. 34 by 57. 34, not 24. About 57. It was transparent. 4 by 57. 34 by 57. Image canvas size. 4 by 57. Oh, well, not this track. What's this from? 1 second, let me check it. Bahamut Lagoon. Good stuff, good stuff. By 57. Poodoo. Okay, I guess it should have been 35 by 57, but we're actually going to shave a pixel off here. He can spare it. He's fat enough. There. Frames were there? There should only be like 16. By 57. You know, I should program my computer to do this for me. By 57. Okay, this is absolutely dire content. Seriously. Joke. Let's tell a joke. Once upon a time, Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson went camping. And in the middle of the night, Sherlock Holmes wakes up Dr. Watson and asks him, "Look up, Watson, what do you see?" And Watson said, "I see the stars, Holmes." And Holmes says, "And what do you deduce from this, Watson?" Now, every time Holmes asks Watson to do something, Watson always gets it wrong, and he's determined to get it right this time. So, he thinks really hard and says, well, meteorologically, it seems like we might get some rain in the morning. Chronologically, it looks like it's about 3 a.m. And uh, metaphysically, we're all just little bits and specks of dust flying around on a rock orbiting a cold, distant sun. And Holmes says, that's what you deduce. And Watson says, well, yes, Holmes, what do you deduce? And Holmes says, Watson, I deduce that someone has stolen our tent. Not 37 by 57, 34 by 57. Is this the last one? I think it is. Okay, there we go. Now. Okay, it's 3 frames per. Which I should probably expand into 4 frames per. That's the second time you've done that, Paint.net. I didn't ask you to do that. What's wrong with you? 34 by 57. Let's see. Your calculator. Not Peachtree, not like this. Was that in response to my joke? Okay, 34 times 4 frames is 136. Size. 57 times 8 directions is 456. All right. If anyone knows of a better way to do this than just pasting everything in, please let me know right now, because this could easily be an hour of work. There we go. Paste. 57. Plus 57 is 114. Oh, no, it's not 57, it's 34. 34 plus 34 is 68. How many hours a week do you and the volunteer crew of artists and programmers get to work on this? Okay, usually when I'm not crunching on the game that's coming out that I can't talk about yet, I'll put in, you know, maybe 5 hours during the week, and then a day on the weekend, usually Sunday. That's why I was wanting to do my stream on Sunday evening, was that, you know, that would be the end of my work for the week and I could show it all off. Only because of my day job, I haven't had a chance to do much recently, which is why you're stuck watching me move pixels around. 68. Control Alt, Control C, Control V. Control Alt, Control C, Control V. All right, now you can see, you know, how that works as a walk cycle. That is the first the first direction, and now we have 7 more to do. Oh, that reminds me. Well, okay, good. I've got code, of course, to split all this out into individual animation frames, and pick the correct frame based on the angle of the unit's direction versus where the camera is coming from. It works only if the directions are in this format, so it's good that they appear to be in this format. Down, right, right, up. You get it. All right, here we go. Control C, Control V. Edit, paste. 68. Yeah, that's it. Paste. Now, I've got to say, so far, it's not looking bad. It could, you know, use to be improved, but it's exactly what I've asked for, you know? More directions for the character sprite. And I'm thinking that once I get this done, I'm going to plug this into Planitia, and it's gonna look pretty good. That's what I'm thinking. We'll find out. As for everybody else in the on the project, they just, you know, give what they want or don't want. If they don't want, if they contributed something and they're like, that's it, I'm done, that's fine. You know, they owe me nothing, which is why I'm so grateful whenever I get something. 68, that's it. 68, dudes. Paint.net, I swear to God. But I'm hoping you guys can see how this sort of thing comes together. Okay, this frame looks like he's a Lego minifig who's missing his legs. I love that they actually did get the little balding pattern on him. That's great. All right, halfway there, living our prayer. Oh. Yep. All right, let's let's save this before we lose our work. Save as. Let's see. Finnegan.ping. And you can see the little sprite sheets here where I've already tried to do some work on this that you've already seen. Stop that. Why are you doing that? Oop. Okay, I guess I should be closing these. All right, here we go. I should probably use something like a sprite for this, if I knew how to use a sprite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, did he? Oh, he included the bottom sprites again at the end. That's why I was a little confuzzled. Okay, there we go. I'm sure that was absolutely riveting. File save. There. But now, we're going to come back over here, stop Planitia. Alright, the reason they were all walking in place was because I had turned off their brains. They're not supposed to walk in place. They're supposed to walk around randomly. Ah, there they go. Alright, but he's not facing the correct direction. Also, he's turboed. He's turboed up. There's another one. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Alright, now let's give it the proper... see if that makes a difference. Also, did I save it in the right place? Okay, now I can't see him at all. I'm guessing because that's not the right file. Okay. This is live coding, folks. That's why I don't like to do it. Repos, Planitia, redist, images. Finnegan, there he is. Finnegan.ping. Not caps. Okay, I should see something, even if it's just graphical glitching. Why is it not showing anything at all? Oh, speaking of graphical glitching, there he is. He's graphically glitching. Okay. All right. Alright, now there are only supposed to be 4 frames of animation. Oh. Oh, magic numbers. Why? Why did I use you? Why did I use you so much? Alright, let's see if that works a little better. Okay, I see animation. But it looks like he's twirling like this. Twirling, twirling, twirling towards freedom. Also, he's way too squat. Yeah, walking backwards. Gee, animation frames. Oh. This is where we need to fix this. This mesh we create at the beginning. Okay, one of these 8s is animation frames and the other is directions. Excuse me. I'm guessing the outer one is animation frames and the inner one is directions. Curse you, game development. Okay, let's slow these things down. I can take a better look at them. Also, look at the original. Yeah. That is the same pattern. Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do it like this. here's what we're going to do. It's expecting 8 frames, so we'll give it 8 frames. 136 times 2 is 272. What the hell happened here? Alright, fine. Alright, so what is it? 34 times 3 is 120... 132. $34, 68. 34 times 3, not 4. 34 times 3 is 90... 102. Yeah, that's right, 102. Save. Alright, Planitia. It's 8 directions and 8 frames. Why is that disappearing on the last frame? Rawr. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Okay, let's flatten some of this terrain out so we can get a better look at how they're moving. Why is it missing what looks like the 8th frame, or maybe the 1st frame? Okay. Okay, this is not missing any frames. Is there something I didn't... I thought I reverted that. I did. There are another 4 down here that I... Walker texture. Why are you missing frames of animation? Okay. Well, now we're twirling again. Oh God, what are you doing? Okay, anyway, this is the root of how I'm going to test the various ways in which we're going to turn those sprites into 8-way sprites so that we can make them walk properly. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling great. I got lasagna waiting for me. I think I'm gonna end the stream early. I'm sorry. Thank you everyone for tuning in and putting up with my live coding. Next time I won't be live coding. I hate live coding, and I'm sure you hate live coding because nothing much happens during live coding. DLBSP83. Hey, thank. You're welcome, whatever it was for. Did you, DLBSP, did you see what I was working on? Oh man, I was just about to wrap up the stream, but I'll go ahead and fire it up again. Okay. These are our Salrim's tiles, or sprites for Finnegan, the mayor. I'm trying desperately to get them to look right and draw in the right order. So it looks like it's walking. So far, I'm not having any luck. Did I mess up the sprite sheet or something? Because it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it should be mirrored, but that is not the way. Here's the original sprite sheet. Okay. This is Villager Walk, right? Villager Walk fixed. So we're going to use that. We'll switch to that real quick. Villager, where'd you go? Oh, wrong project. Villager Walk fixed. That is not what I'm looking for. Planitia Redist is Villager Walk fixed. All right. Oh, this was this was my attempt to, you know, and it worked when I. Okay, I don't. I'm not getting it, but we're gonna do some debugging here and see if we can get some information about what's going on. Okay, so is this working? What? No, that's not working either. What has broken in my code? Something has broken in my code. My precious, precious code. Okay. All right, we're going to build and run the previous version. Okay, if it'll tell me what's going on. Slash Chico, first time chat. So sorry, oh, so sorry, oh. Tiny little land of mystics and magic. Seriously, if you go back and look at Ultima 3, I think I may have mentioned this last week, did I? I don't know. I don't know. But Ultima 3 was only 64 by 64 tiles in size. And yet we loved it. It was amazing. It was so evocative. No, this doesn't build. Poopy McPooperson. Yep. Wow, that's tiny. It sure is. It sure is. But it didn't feel tiny, now did it? It felt huge. And part of it was you couldn't see everywhere. Part of it was you couldn't see through the trees, you couldn't see over the mountains. That did a huge job of making the world feel bigger than it was. All right. Animation frame meshes. Oh, that's what I borked. I borky McBorked that. Like animation frame meshes. Yep. That is supposed to be 8. Not 9, 8. Yes, it was. Ambrosia was 64 by 64 as well. And all of the towns were 32 by 32. Okay, has this unborked it? No. I don't know what happened. Okay, Planitia globals. Errors. So many errors. How does it choose the sprite? Okay. The way it's supposed to choose the sprite. Hang on, let me take a look and see if this is any better now. Doubt it. Where's all the things? No, okay. Okay, animation frames. Alright, should that be ×2? Let's look in the original Planitia. Oh! Yeah, it should be ×2. That might be it. Okay, so the sprites are in a sprite sheet. just like this one. So basically, when the game starts up, it creates a mesh of 64 little polygons, each one with the UV coordinates of one of these sprites. And it just basically takes animation frame. Okay, the animation frame is 3, so it's this one. Like that. There. And the direction is northwest, so it's this one. And then it shows this frame. Okay. Alright, let's see if they're cooperating now. Where the heck are they all? Don't make me put 100 on here, because I'll do it. There they are. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, that's not bad. They're moving way too fast. I thought I slowed that down, or did I revert that change? I think I did. Go away! Hang on. Gmail updated. Warn thing. Let me turn it off if I can find it. For Gmail. Fuck off for an hour. Oh my god, I said a bad word. Oh, I'm so sorry. I promised myself I wouldn't do that. I'm so sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Good grief. Walker texture. I can never remember where I set this up. I should be setting it up in the walker, shouldn't I? There we go. Okay, all right, look at that. Look at that. All right. I don't hate it. All right, let's slow him down and scale him up. Do I scale him up? Scaling. Let's make him twice as tall on the y-axis. See if that works. Come on, Finnegans, where are you? Okay. I don't hate that. Yes, the sprites need work. But I think the... Huh. I think I didn't put the frames correctly in that. Okay. Well, that could be... Okay. Okay. I do not hate this. I think it'll work. What? Do y'all have anything to say? I mean, yes, it's extremely preliminary. Yes, it needs to be way more detailed. But I feel like I could, you know, put that into Ultima 7. This Finnegan marching over saying, YOLO, who is this stranger? At the beginning of the game. It's not perfect, but I definitely think tis the Avatar. That's right. I swear to thee, tis the Avatar. Finnegan looks you up and down. What did that sprite sheet look like? Oh, okay. It was actually based on this sprite sheet, and I just put it together now. Someone from the Discord, Arsaram, put these frames together. These individual frames from a voxel shape maker that he wrote. And he gave them to me, and I put them together in the sprite sheet. Alright, we may have someone new on the Discord. Oh, look at this! Yeah, he never puts his other leg forward. You dummy. This on this one it's right, but on this one he only ever puts his right foot forward. All right. But I think this is a good. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. I can't look at it and not fix it. Did I already close that sprite? I did. All right, fix it later then, rather than dig through. Wait, open the change folder. All right, which one is it? It is down right. What's going on here? Should be the same canvas size. Ow. Should be 34 by 57. Go. So this one. And this one. There we go. Go go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think that would look right because it would double 4. And he'd be taking 2 steps forward on his left leg. Second half needs to be redone? Yeah. I mean, the whole thing needs to be redone. In the wise words of C. Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons, I know what I hate, and I don't hate this. Alright, I'm gonna take some video of this. And then, like I said before, DLBSP popped in. I'm sorry, but I'm tired and I don't feel good. And tomorrow's another day of hard working, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I know I said I was gonna play a DOS game. An awful, awful person who does not keep his promises. Thank you all. Thank you for putting up with me. If you were some of the people who donated, thank you ever so much. I'm terribly grateful, you know, to everybody who's been helping me with this project. I know I keep saying that, but that's just because it's true. And I will see you all next week. Things will be better. I promise.